Calypso's Lasting Love, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. You know, this is the show about lasting love because guess what? Nothing lasts forever, but it lasts for a lifetime, right? Everybody, a lifetime. So we talk about relationships over here. We talk about what it takes to make a relationship last a lifetime. We have different situations that come up, you know, when you with your significant other and y'all bumping heads and all of that, and y'all fall out of the honeymoon stage. We want to get you back into the honeymoon stage, right? So yeah, that's what this show is all about. There it is right down below. Okay. I got some special guests that's supposed to be in the building as well. While they're coming in, we're gonna go over, of course, y'all know the 5 love languages. Anybody down below, y'all know y'all love languages? Let me know. Let me know down below. I've done mine. The last time I did mine was like what, 2-3 weeks ago. I think so. And it was, of course, quality time. And then it was physical touch. Okay. Yeah, physical touch. But it changes. So it just depends on what's going on at the time in your relationship. If you have a relationship, what you're needing and wanting from your significant other, mate, or whatever title you want to give them. So I suggest you take that test. We know, Godfather, we know yours words of affirmation. Oh, it switched to quality time? Really? When? When did you take it? Hey, Brian, U.S. Army, welcome. How you been? Thank you. Welcome to Calypso's Lasting Love every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There go DJ Star. Hi. We're going over the 5 love languages really quick. Mine is quality time and physical touch. Godfather says words of affirmation and quality time for him. Just gave you a big shout out as I ended my stream. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. So again, every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Calypso's Lasting Love. Right before that, you got 8 p.m. every Sunday, Brian U.S. Army, honored every Sunday, okay? So again, you know, you got the 5 love language, affirmation, quality time, gifts, physical touch, and acts of service. Y'all know what that one is. Acts of service. Hi. You know. Okay. Then last week, let's do a recap of last week. Last week's show was awesome, guys. Last week's show was about long distance relationships. Okay, I had a question because I tried to like network on another social media site. I want to know, this is a dating site, right? Everybody, this is a dating site, right? Okay. So who's dating on this app? Who's dating? Who has dated anyone off this app? I need these folks to come on my show so we can let everybody know about dating on an app, a dating site. Anyone? Anyone's dated on a dating site? I dated someone on this app. You did, Kay? You want to box up and talk about it? Was it love? Do you guys believe in love at first sight? It was love? Really? What happened? Well, we don't want to know about the breakup. We want to know, was it a long distance relationship? What was for you, Godfather? It wasn't long distance? No? Okay, so we're going to recap last week. Last week we introduced long distance relationships. And if you missed it, you got a little bit of information on another site, another social media site. Love at first sight. Really? You believe in love at first sight? Let me see. Box up. Do you believe in love at first sight? Okay, so last week we had a couple on Calypso's Lasting Love last week, and they were actually together, and they're two streamers. I was like, ooh, they're two streamers. And that was a nice surprise. Did you see my face? Why is it echoing?
They ain't fixed it yet.
Are you for real?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Calypso's Lasting Love. I'm the Godfather. Yeah, they haven't fixed it yet. So, is there somebody from Tag here? Can y'all get them to fix that? I mean, come on now.
I think it's just with Galaxy people. Are you an Android? It's the Android. Yeah, turn your volume down. Hi, everybody. This is Calypso's Lasting Love. We're recapping last week's episode of long distance relationships. And last week we had Queen Gemini and Corey. You guys know Queen Gemini and Corey here from here on the app. They stream on this app as well. And then we had a special announcement that people missed. Do you guys know what the special announcement was last week? Anyone? Anyone want to raise their hand? What was it, Queen Cena? What was the special announcement last week?
I think it's gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yes, Queen Cena. Y'all, you all booed up. Yes, that was the special announcement. This right here is my queen, Calypso Delinus, the Godfather's queen. So, yeah, that was the big announcement last week. So, we can do nothing really but smile every time we talk about it. I know she has a big Kool-Aid smile when we talk about it. So do I. So, you know. Oh, wow. Thanks, Queen.
Enough, Godfather. Enough. Yeah, I guess we stumbled upon something in these tag streets. I guess. I know. Stuff happens in these tag streets. But for people to put it out there and be like, look, we found love on Tag app. You know what I'm saying? This is a dating site. Everybody go through things in a relationship. There was a post on Tag saying, I think it was about, what can you recall, Godfather, exactly what it said?
Oh, I believe it was talking about long distance relationships. I believe I'd have to look up the post, but I remember I commented in Tag. I said, we know how. Yeah, I was talking about long distance relationships, and I had commented on it as well, and I tagged you, and then you had gave a big explanation on it too. It's silver. So, but and then of course they right. So much love here. But yeah, so it had something to do with long distance. It kind of tied into what the whole show is going to be coming up that week.
Okay, I found it. It says our relationships go through a rough patch. Real ones, but the real ones get through them, and we get through them fast. You know, you never hold on to grudges. Go to sleep on grudges because you never know. You know, that might be the last time. So you want to make sure you get over that little disagreement and move on. Life's too short, guys. Let me go back in the comments. Silver, hi, welcome everybody. This is Calypso's Lasting Love. We're just doing a recap from last week. We're discussing long distance relationships. We're gonna box up our two guests as well. Hi, I would love to have you on the show, Silver, to discuss long distance relationships. We're gonna go over the 7 stages of a long distance relationship again as well. Hi everybody, welcome. I'm the fiance of Silver. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. I can't read the comments now. Hi. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We are down. Oh, awesome. I'm going to Let me make sure I fave you guys up so I'll know. Hi, everybody. I wish they had, you're fine. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I wish they would fix the echo. Obviously, we're still having that issue. But yeah, welcome everybody. Again, we're still going to continue to discuss long distance relationships, okay? Things that we do to make a long distance relationship work, because a lot of people, guys below, do you guys think a long distance relationship will work? Yes or no? What y'all think down below? Do you think it means more to meet somebody at first, then have them deployed, or not meet somebody first, like me and Godfather, and then we meet later? Which one you think means more in a relationship? I'm sorry if I'm yelling, y'all. I don't know why I'm yelling, because I'm thinking it's gonna block the echo out. I don't even know.
Hello, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm running a little late, but I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna let you out the box because I don't want nothing to happen while we starting our conversation. Okay.
Right, right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got DJ Star as well. If you want to request the box, everybody say it depends. What you guys think it depends on? It depends on their love language. Yes. Really? It's the echo, guys. This week. Oh my gosh. What do you think, Godfather?
I think it can work. Obviously, I think it can work because it has for us. It's really what the kind of I've turned the volume down. The echo is on every live. It's practically all the way turned down. So, but because off of my experience, my most recent experience, I do believe it'll work. It's really about what the two people, the chemistry, and if you really care about each other, and then eventually love each other, then it can definitely work out. Because some of the things, did you want me to go over a few of the things that we do? So a couple of things that we do. Okay. So this all right. We haven't got to the point where I can read her mind yet. We haven't been together long enough I can read her mind. So can we have some cue cards? Thank you. I appreciate that, Speak Now. Thank you.
Okay, so what I was saying was we'll go over one at a time. Hi, Mars Peaches. Welcome, everybody. This is Calypso's Lasting Love every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going over long distance relationships as well. And if anybody is in a tag relationship or you're in a relationship off an online dating site, I need you on the show, okay? We need to put love back in the atmosphere, put love back out there in the tag streets. Everybody want to be in love. Everybody wants something. And guess what it is? What season is it right now, everybody? It's winter. What season is it right now? I want to see if anybody gets it real quick. What? For real? Yes. Don't wait till it get too cold, city boy. Don't wait till it get too cold out there. Then you're going to want to be in the snow looking for somebody to cuddle with, okay? Y'all better get it together now before it get below zero in these streets. You hear me? Yes.
All right. So you asked if I had to do it my whole show too. It drives me crazy. Especially like us two, we're easy to mute, right? If you got to mute yourself, you got to do like 3 extra steps. Anyways, I say it falls on 3 things. All right. One is your love language. What makes you feel loved, right? So if your primary love language is physical touch like me, it's going to be a lot harder. But that doesn't mean you can't work it. That's where it falls under number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3 is what stage you're at in your life, right? What stage you're at. And number 3 is your maturity level. Somebody who's not mature, it's not going to work at all.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with those because I mean I think at this stage of my life, not saying anybody younger than me could, but if I'm talking to someone right now, or I'm dating someone, I'm dating to eventually marry them, to spend the rest of my life with them. So we don't want time wasted. We just knowing then, uh, from the beginning, asking those questions. Like she talks about a lot, transparency, being transparent about everything. So, um, and at a certain level, but as we continue to go through it, and we're going on about 5-6 months now ourselves. So every day is always new things to learn. So
Right. Okay. So definitely maturity. Where you at in your life? Are you ready to settle down? Have you been through a lot of things to make you more wiser, knowing what's important in a relationship, knowing what you actually want in your life at that time? All those are factors. If it works for y'all, the it works, and y'all are compatible in the sense. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. So definitely, it really does. It depends on exactly. It depends on where you are in your life. But things come up. Things definitely come up. We're not in the same state. Not at all. Not even close. Okay. So it's some things that we do to help with communicate a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay. What do you guys think some of the things would be that you would miss? Like Brian said, his love language is physical touch. Mine is number two, physical touch. I like physical touch too, okay? But you have to, for me, communicating and that mind stimulation for me is, it means more, because like that distance, you know what they say, distance make the heart grow fonder. Yes, I think that's true. I think that's true. Sometimes I feel that no one would be able to deal with a person that has a, oh, I don't, you got, I think the transparency, it's the transparency. You got to discuss that. Coming to the stage, we got DJ Star, one of the guests.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing all the way?
Hi, DJ Star. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet everybody.
Yes. Let
Yeah.
us know. Let us know what brought you to Calypso's Lasting Love.
So, everybody, like, I'm echo. I'm sorry.
No, I don't hear it. Do y'all hear her echo? Oh.
Okay. Um, bring myself to Calypso is I've been in a relationship for 2 years and 6 months, and this is revealed this day, today in your life that I've been in a relationship to speak now, and we met last year 2020. It was a pandemic. It was March and starting to lock down. So he grabbed the opportunities just to see me and, fly 38 hours just to see me in person. So we met here in random battle. Like, I was here, I was here just, to entertain people, you know, and sing all my talent, I was here. And then I was on a battle, on a random battle. So I really don't know him for real. As in, I don't know him. And then I battle him, and, that start the day that he visit me. And he surprised about my live stream because he didn't knew that my live stream is a lot of people, you know. And I'm just here to, meet friend and no relationship because I've been a broke up in a long, it's hurt a lot of things happen with me about my past, but they're starting to be friend, and then I started to visit his life. His life is boring. His life is very boring. And before, like when you go live driving, it's fine. Like they're not banding you, right? So I was follow him and lurking him every day. And I see who's this cute guy? Who's this cute guy? Who's this cute guy? Like, so I follow him and I see him how good person he is, especially to his kid. One reason I fall in love with him is his kid, but I'm still follow him because I don't know if he's single or what. Because he got pick up kids on the school that moment. So we're starting be friend, we're starting be friend and starting to, exchange number, right? Speak. But be honest, few people know our relationship. Few people. Not really a lot of people know our relationship. So, our relationship, um, you know, as a long distance relationship is really speak who? You. I speak now. So be honest, I don't know what to say right now because this is the first time that I tell to everyone and I rebuild our relationship to this tag. You know, because you make a lot of friends, girls coming to his life, guys coming to my life. So I keep not because I don't want to tell to everybody about I'm in a relationship. I just don't want everybody, destroy our relationship because jealous, but right now I don't care. I've been not live for 10 months just to focus to the relationship. You know, back to the story, our relationship is a lot of struggling. You know, a lot of guy coming to me and say, "Hey, did you just speak now? Is your relation no? Oh, and then some guy that know that being a relationship is making some wrong story, and one guy that our friends they do is this. Um, he screenshot speak, but he invited speak to go to other girls' live, right? So he got a screenshot.
Okay, so this is what we want to know. We want to know. I understand that you didn't want it to be known because both of you guys are streamers, right? And you can't get the negative stuff. So we get that part. We get that part. I want to know, what do you guys do to keep the long distance relationship going? What are some of the happy things that you guys share or things that you guys do? Because we know about the negative stuff that can arise in making a relationship onto the site and your streams were a certain way and then you have to adjust that because of the respect of being in a relationship and all of those things. Yeah, we get that as well. But how do you guys make it not such a hard thing having a long distance relationship?
Day communication. I wake up him every day to go to work. I make sure he good, and I remind everything I can remind from him, medicine, his thing, and he need to launder his clothes. That I know that he not, that he not wash this whole week. And I said you have time, so you can wash your things, and So I remind everything what's more important. Even though I'm not there beside him, I make sure he good. I make sure I remember everything he need every day. And I make sure I said to him, I love you. Even though we fight. We fight. We so much fight. I'm a jealous, he's jealous. You know, we fight. Like sometimes it's not make sense to make fight, but sometimes, even though it's hard, especially immature sometimes. It comes from jealous, immature, you know. But
I'm gonna just have to keep the phone like this so my face doesn't show and anything else. Is that okay? All right. So, hi, Calypso, Godfather, DJ, and everybody that's in the live. This is Speak Now. Live streaming here, DJ Star. We're two different live streamers. Um, One thing I want to say is the thing about Tag is like everybody see Tag as a live streaming app, but again, Tag is a dating app as well, and there are resources that Tag do offer, so people can actually meet and talk to each other, get some type of connection, you know. But when you find that person and find a connection, it depends on the chemistry. It depends on what are you looking for and everything in this app. Some people look for money. Some people enjoy friendship and community, but sometimes people are looking for love. And if you could find a connection here on this app, that's a good thing. Tag is really offering, but some people just don't see it in that way and all. When it comes to DJ, she's a funny, beautiful, very enlightenment. I didn't know there was like, people like her that like really light up the room just to make you smile. If you're having a bad day or whatever that's going on in your life, she's that type of person to make sure that that I feel good. And with me, I make sure her day is she's having a good day. No matter what's going on in her life, if it's coming to her family, if it's coming to live streaming or the people that come to her live that troll and, just like really damage her image, what I'm saying? I'm there for her. And the thing is, that's why we have a good connection. And for her being somewhere like in Japan, or the Philippines, the travel to go see somebody that's like 24 to 30 hours away is really not that easy. And especially when the pandemic had hit. When the pandemic hit, that makes things really harder and all that stuff. But I'm willing to take that chance. Um, I didn't think of the time when it first came out, but you know what? I'm gonna take that chance. If something happens, something happens. But I'm not gonna stop this COVID from stopping me to somebody that I done it. And we see each other. Connection grew stronger once we met. We start connection because you haven't really seen a person, you know. But once you see that person, real character in person, different. Uh, that I like about DJ Star and to do the long distance relationship because, yeah, like Godfather says, I want to take that opportunity to marry that person and spend the rest of my life because I didn't know I would find somebody on Tag. Sometimes people on this app, they don't really care about relationships. They just getting money, and that's the truth. And people will scam you, people will troll you, people will say the things they want to say to you just to get a buck. But once you find a real relationship, that's genuine. That's gold. And that's why, the people that's around me, I feel what the way they feel because that's genuine. That's gold. That's something that y'all want to be around. The connections of real friendship, real community. You know, you know, as I say, like live streaming, they will come and they will go. People will gift you if they like you or not, no matter if you're in a relationship or not. People will gift you because they like who you are as a character, as a screamer, as a person, as a friend. So I'm just speaking from how the way I see things from my perspective, and how the way I live my life here on this app, and to be with somebody that I want to be with, which is DJ Star, with a long distance relationship. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the.
Thank you, Speak Now. You said enough. You said a lot. I'm gonna drop you down and keep DJ up, and whenever you can come back, you can come back before the hour's up. That's fine. But thank
All
you
right,
for being here.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's so sweet. That's awesome. And we're trying to bring people out and bring them forward, more people, because again, this is a dating site. Yes, we stream as well. And we had these questions last week. We wanted to know, why should it affect your stream if you let people know that you're in a relationship? Because again, life is short. You never know if you're missing an opportunity to be with somebody that you connected with for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So this is Calypso's Lasting Love, every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. DJ Star, have you taken the love language quiz? Do you know words of affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, or which one did I miss? Which one did I? Quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, and physical touch. See, I always put the physical touch last because of the long distance relationship. I try not to think about it as much, the physical touch. So, DJ Star, which one you feel is more important to you?
For everybody hear me? Everybody hear me? Okay. Me is physical touch. That's why I wanted to be with him soon. So right now, be honest, we're on K1 visa. It was in a K so like K1 visa is a fiance visa. So we're on process right now. So I'll be coming in United States and I'm gonna live with him forever and with my son. So I'm a single mom when he met me, So he wanted to be with my son, with me, to live with him. So he will be locked forever. His ass is mine. Physical touch is very more important, because when it comes to that you planning to get married together, that's the most important, you know, because you show your love, everything was there. How you taking care of him, how you prepare everything from him, how make sure he good, how make sure his emotion, you know, support him everything he want, you know, and cut up the jealous because you both far to each other, like jealous still there, but when you there together, no more jealous. We more good, we more on focus on a relationship, and we can do everything we want, you know. I lock him in house.
She throwing away the key, guys. She's gonna throw away the key. This is awesome. I love this. Y'all making my heart melt. This is what's up. Brian said he met his wife on MySpace. That's awesome. It means a lot more when you have that communications long distance. Yes, every relationship goes through a rough patch. That's normal. We're human. We're not robots, people. It's 7 stages of a long distance relationship. The decision, whether you're going to make it work or not, parting, that's if you already met and someone has to go, and completely open. So we're gonna bring something up because me and Godfather had a discussion, and I'm gonna start putting this in the shows. This is Calypso's Lasting Love, every Sunday at 9 p.m. We're gonna talk about certain things that happen that may or may not come up as a discussion, and how we get through it. So thanks everybody for being here. We had a discussion this week where, it was about when that line of communication get broken, you know, and we had a discussion. But for me, when I see him on a FaceTime, I'd be like, what were we, what was the discussion for? Like, I forget about it because it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? So that is big. So DJ, me and Godfather, we FaceTime all the time. We go to sleep with FaceTime on at night, like every night. Like, it's so cool. It's like we're teenagers again. You remember when you could call and leave the phone off the hook all night long and stuff like that? This is what we do. Like, it, yeah. Yeah. So we FaceTime all night. We talk about our day, everything. And it's like he's here with me. It's like he's here right with me.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, because it's something that what kind of opened my eyes about it too is finding out. I didn't know really at first what her love language was because we hadn't really discussed it. But as we were started doing that in the very beginning, she kept saying we're creating moments. This is before we even met, so we were creating moments virtually, and I had never thought about it in that perspective. So when she opened my eyes about that, it was like, wow, you're right. So that, like she said, we started doing a lot of things via FaceTime. Going to sleep, like she said, every night when it's time to go to bed, I move all this stuff, I face it towards my bed, and we sit there and we see who falls asleep first, I guess. Apparently I snore because lately she's been turning her volume down. So when I wake up in the morning and say, hey babe, she can't hear me because she doesn't turn my volume down. So, but I love it because, I'm getting to, it's something I wasn't really used to, but because I care about her so much, I know that's something that's really important to her, and it's becoming important to me too, is to be able to spend that time with her. Kind of go back to what she's talking about as far as the discussion. During the discussion, we were actually just talking. We weren't FaceTiming yet, and we were kind of fussing back and forth about different things, about communication, stuff like that. But as soon as probably shortly after we got on FaceTime, it like almost immediately ended. Now we're joking, we're laughing, now we're kind of joke fighting, who are you talking to? Who are you raising your voice to? Stuff like that. So right, I got that right there. So it immediately kind of everything kind of went. Did y'all ask about height? That is funny that she said that. I kind of I guess I'll let Calypso talk about that because one of her requirements kind of sort of men was a certain height. But I'll let her go into that and let you know whether I guess I made the cut. Yeah, obviously, but barely. It's like the roller coaster ride. You know how the little thing that says you have to be this certain height to ride this ride? I've just made the cut. So I got to ride the ride.
Barely. Well, yeah, it's okay. The hat gave him a couple more inches, y'all. Yeah, we met for the very first time back in September. So yeah. It went real quick. It went by really quick. I forgot how many days it been. It went by really quick. But yeah, DJ. So tell us how that first time was meeting Speak Now for the very first time face to face. Was he a catfish? Was he what you expected when you seen him in the stream?
I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn.
You hear me?
We were shot like a jacket, so do your zip. We were going down the rapids,
Hi, everybody.
on a wave that fades. Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it?
Is everybody hear me? I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. You might have to turn your music down.
Do you hear me?
Turn your
Okay.
music down.
Cause I wanna touch you, baby, and I wanna feel you too.
Can, can
You
you hear
hear
me?
me?
DJ.
I'm sorry. I lost my.
She must have lost her connection. That's what it looked like. Hi everybody, welcome. This is Calypso's Lasting Love. But yeah, we're on number 6 as well with the 7 stages of the long distance relationship. Okay. Number 6 was the doubt. Okay, that's the climax of the great uncertainty. You're no longer face to face. That's if you met first and you moved away. And then number 7, you constantly need that validation. That is the communication, actively listening and respond in positive ways. Keep support open, honest conversation, trust and validation. You know, it's a long distance relationship is definitely high maintenance. You got to put the work in, more work than being with somebody that's, face to face all the time as well. So yeah, those are the 7 stages. Okay, here go DJ. Let's see if her.
Yeah.
Okay, you might have to turn your music down. That's what it is. Okay, good.
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah, there you go. Okay, so I said, how was it meeting Speak Now for the very first time? Was he what you expected from seeing him on live versus seeing him in person? Was he a catfish?
It's
Or he
it's
like
it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. The first time I saw him and then I follow him on his live, it's the same. Never change. He more sweet in person. And when he met me on person in an airport, he said, "You're really, really white." And I slap his ass. You got a big ass. We're so sweet, like we're funny together. That's the things that we're together. We're funny. We're same, we're have different sometimes believe, or we're not agree sometimes, but we have a lot of things that we love to each other. We love a lot of things, like we have some connection that they unique, you know. But the first time I met him, it's so like, for the first time that we met on FaceTime until we met on real life, like real person, like it's not different. It's the same the way he is, especially when you talk to him every day, and their family, their kids, my family know him. It's like, but the different is like we're always on the FaceTime, but when we met on person, you touch him, you kiss him. I'll make sure he good. I'll make sure that he love what I cook for him because he stay like 2 weeks to me. And that time was a lockdown. He can go everywhere because he's a foreigner, and they not let it every foreigner go everywhere because of the COVID. So he was 14 days quarantine in my house, and I rape him every day. No, it's just joking. No, I make sure we have a good quality time. Make sure we have a good time. Make sure we talk a lot of things. I'm sorry, babe. you know, but everything that we had together for the very first day, and then until he back to United States until now, and from now, I more love him, and I'm looking forward to be with him forever and to one have kids. What a beautiful kids. Yeah, so that's the most important. you know
You know what? I was talking the whole time, guys. They need to fix this echo. I can't with this muting. I said that was so sweet. She locked you down for 14 days. That was sweet. Y'all making my heart melt over here finding love on tag. Okay. Everybody that's here, this is Calypso's Lasting Love every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Godfather, my boo, my babe up there, my king. Okay. We got DJ Star and Speak Now. They found love on tag as well. Long distance relationships. They can work, people. They definitely can work. I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never been in a situation before in my life, right? And I really think that it means more when it's long distance and you growing together. It really gives you patience, and it really it is to see if it can work and to put in that effort for somebody that's far away, and it gotta work, right? If you putting this time in, because you can easily say, what, you ain't even in my state, see ya. But it means more when you work for it, definitely. Whatever works for you, do it. Yes, Jafar, definitely. We're like Nike, we're just doing it. We're definitely just doing it. Okay, so some of the things that we do. Okay, Smile Fox says we found love on Meet Me, but in person is important because living together means a lot of adjustments. Definitely, yeah, yes, yes. You have to decide on who's gonna move where, and yeah, it's high maintenance to think about the accomplishment. Once you get together, that's like a huge accomplishment. It's like you won a trophy. You know what I mean? You work more for it. Yes. Yes. So some of the things that come up again, you want you want to make sure that they're okay 24/7. That's the thing. Yes, you want to make sure they're okay because of the distance. It is definitely the distance thing is, you know, a big thing, but it's a lot of communication, definitely. But it's a pure test of love. It definitely is. So we went over the love languages. We went over some of the things that we do to make the relationship stay afloat and stay on the same page. What did y'all want to add? Anything else that you guys do special to make everything, copacetic when it comes down to not having that jealousy and all those things? I'm gonna unmute everybody separately. Tag.
Oh, make not jealous. Make sure you tell everything to him. You know, tell him everything to him. Like, be open to him sometimes, but sometimes it's not open. Sometimes because I know you get jealous. Because here's the thing: when you're a live streamer, sometimes you cannot stop people doing things that you can stop. Like, some guy jump in a box. I love you, but you cannot stop them to say that, right? Because you cannot. Because that's your life. You don't want to be rude with them, so let it them. The most important is understand each other. Understand each other. That's the most important. And communicate. And if you feel something like they're bothered to you, just tell it. You know. But the things that I love to speak, for my fiance is, it comes from, a girl sometimes nagging. That's this. What's that? But he's so calm. Like he not talking. He not talking. He just like I say a lot of things, and he say, "Are you done? Really? That's is all you're gonna say to me? Nothing? Like, are you done?" Like it's funny with that's the most important. One is a like someone is a jazz, and someone someone like but someone is a jazz. Or sometimes he mad at me and I'm come down. Like I down myself. That's happy important. And then the most important we did, even though we far away each other, especially on his birthday. I send him like things that he don't have, because sometimes he can buy, but he saves some money for our future, for important things. So especially I have money and I make some money, so I bought him, even though we far to each other, I make sure that he have this. Like I bought him like gaming chair on his birthday. I'll make sure he good, sending, making some video together, especially on sending red horse. Oh, red horse is one of like beer, like a beer. So it's a red horse is a Philippines liquor. So that's why. So he not really. That's one I love with my man. He not smoke. He not drink, and he stay always in the house. After he work, he go house. You know, that's the most important with him. That I love him. So I make sure I'm good when we living together. He not much a lot of friend. He had a friend, but like not. He not the type of guy that going nighttime every Saturday and Sunday.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi.
Yeah, man, I was driving. Calypso, I want to go back to the love language, the communication. I wanted to go back to the two things that I missed. The love language is the way we talk. We communicate on WhatsApp. We have a schedule of things, how the way we talk to each other. Like, because we're on different time zone areas. She's 12 hours difference from me. So we have a schedule way we communicate and talk. Like the times when she's supposed to go to sleep is the time when I'm awake and everything. So, she goes to sleep. Um, I wake her up at a certain time. That time probably is the time in the afternoon where I'm doing like my daily duties, like cleaning up the house and, cooking and all that stuff. And then when the times I go to sleep, you know, she wakes me up in the morning, make sure, I get ready for work and all that stuff. Uh, we have times when in between where we talk with each other, or we're on a, where she's waking up in the morning and it's probably pretty much in the afternoon for me, and the same for her. So that's one thing when it comes to communication, because we scheduled the times when we talk to each other. And that's a good thing. Sometimes people don't make time for each other and all that. They don't schedule times to like to either communicate or talk with each other, because that's one thing when it comes to long distance relationship. Y'all got to schedule time to talk together. And when we did meet in person, yeah, it was a long flight to see her. But I said, hey, I'm gonna go take the chance. So when I saw her in person, I was trying to find her, and there's a lot of in the where she lives, a lot of Filipinos and Filipinas, and I'm like, man, I can't find you. And she's like, no, I'm right here. And when I looked, and I was like, she was sticking out like a sore thumb. She was like the whitest person out there. I was like, damn, you're really white. But I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just meant it because it's like, she was like, it's like when you see somebody that you really love, and you see the heavens and stars, and like, like, oh snap, there she go. So that's how the way I saw her when I met her. And she had a big smile on her face. I had a big smile on my face. And yeah, she did slap my butt. I don't know why she did that. But no, we was happy to see each other for the first time and actually have a real conversation, talk, and just talk about the things that who we are, and what we like. And she's like, you hungry? Because the thing is, the food in other countries are different from American food. So I really never really tried food in other countries. So that was my first time trying all the like different dishes of food that they have there. And I'm like, yo, I like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like I never ate this before, but I like it. This is something that they eat. But yeah, so much better. Yeah. But there was so many different dishes that they had, that stuff that I did like and stuff I just didn't like. But I always like talk to her about certain foods that, oh, this is what we have here, and that's what she have there. So once we get that opportunity, when she does come here, she'll try the different dishes of food that we have here and all that, which she don't eat over there. which that's another thing we speak about, like different dishes of food, and just like eating healthy, what I'm saying. And she always speak about me eating healthy. Make sure you watch your health, get your 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 blood pressure checked and everything. And she's working out and keeping healthy, eating the right food. And we always speak about eating very healthy together, and not eating all this junk food, because what I'm saying, we want to look out for each other health, because that's really important. It's looking out for each other health. So that's one thing I wanted to say about love language that we both speak about in person, and even over the phone on WhatsApp, like what are the things we're going to do to make sure that we're healthy, financially okay, um, you know, things that we're gonna do in person, besides, even though it's a long distance relationship. So when I had that opportunity to see her and everything, we was like that, you know, eating right, and like doing things that we're gonna do once we see each other in the future and be together in the future. So we was already planning ahead about the stuff that we're going to do. Even when it comes to the live streaming, when it comes to the live streaming, yeah, live streaming is, guys come to her live, they gift her, they like it, that she's attractive, she's a beautiful woman, she sings and all that. Yeah, they're going to come there, and yeah, they're going to talk to her. Yeah, when it comes to jealousy, jealousy is a thing where you're gonna have to just swallow it and just hold your pride and just like let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing you could do about it. It's gonna happen. Guys are gonna, hey, let me get your number, or you look so fine, da, 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 da. That's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, that shouldn't matter. Like, look, I'm gonna be with this person, so it don't matter what somebody say. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for her. Girls are gonna come to my live and try to jump in my box, or try to hit on me, or try to twerk in the box or something. But it don't matter. But it don't matter, because at the end of the day, we're gonna be together. It's not. I trust her. It's not an issue for me. Yeah, me too. It's not an issue for me. So I trust her too. You know what I'm saying? And she trusts me. So the jealousy, when it comes to jealousy, it's not like a lot of jealousy. It's just small jealousy, because you see what people are doing, but you just like, it's live streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's just an app. It's an app. It's a live streaming. It gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You just accept it and just move on. But when people become disrespectful, that's when you just say, hey, can't do that in here, and all that stuff. Respect the lie. But at the end of the day, we know how to communicate. That love language, we know how to communicate. We know how to understand each other. We know what to do to keep everything going at flow, and make sure that we are both on the same page. That's one thing, just being on the same page, when it comes to this live streaming, because people are going to try to scam you, like I said before, or try to break up your relationship, because they're going to say, oh, you shouldn't be with him, or you shouldn't be with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't understand the things that person do. I know. I already know what that person do, because I talk to him every day. I trust that person. So whatever that person telling you is just information, just to get into your head. Don't let nobody get into your head when it comes to your relationship that you have on this app. Just don't listen to it, because they just gonna play in your mind and try to get at you to mess up that foundation that you have as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So just don't let that person get in your mind and mess it up. It just like a lot of, I don't want to say this word, but bullshit, but just to mess up your relationship that you have with that person, that significant other, just to get somewhere, and just to get into that person's hand and get that person. But it's not going to happen. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, long distance relationship, does it work? Yes, it does. Are you willing to wait for that person? That depends. If you can't wait, then you got to be with somebody in person. But if you can wait, you just got to take the time to communicate with that person. That's the love language that Calypso is talking about. Just take that time to communicate and be more, more structured in what you're doing in your everyday life. And that's what it's all about. Everlasting love. Speak now. There you go.
Well said. Yes, definitely. I thank you guys both for being on the show. We need more people to come out of hiding. Come out of hiding. For real. This is great. Don't you guys think this is great? Sorry, guys, but could you send me? Please, I had a question. Okay, sure. Yes, guys, I need you guys to come out of hiding. This is a dating app first. If you can find love on anything, you can find love in the real world, in the grocery store, and face to face. But you never know who is put in front of you. You know what I mean? You never know if that's the person that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. So anybody down below, everybody down below, if you know anybody that's in a relationship that met on a dating site, I need y'all on the show. Calypso's Lasting Love every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Speak Now. Thank you, DJ Star. Y'all come back. We got it. We're gonna have this group. We're gonna have to get a group together of all of us. Like last week episode, we had Gemini, Queen, and Corey. I don't know if you guys know them, but they're together on the app as well. And yes, I am gonna let you speak. Before the show is, I know you want to say something. I know it's the boxes. I can't help it. It's the echo. Yeah. So we got to stick together on the app. Key things you said. It's about maturity. You got to have that mature mind. We know who we talk to every day. You keep that communication open and don't let nothing falter your relationship and keep it moving. It is what it is. At the end of the day, we only live once, so make the best of it, right?
Well, actually, I wanted a couple things to say. Now, the fact that how far me and Clips are, it's 8.5 hours. The 30 hours the flight that he had to take, or the 12-hour time difference, doesn't mean shit to me now, because, and part of my language, it makes us look just so much like the fact that he traveled that far, the fact that they talk and have a schedule because of that time frame, the time difference, makes what our long distance seem not long distance. Like I could take an 8.5 hour drive or a 2-hour flight and I can go see her. This man took a 30-hour flight or a 24-hour flight to see the woman that he loves. Like that alone, like I'm almost in tears, because that's I love it. Like, wow. Because, and I'm not I don't think anybody's ever seen me emotional on here, but the fact that this man loves this woman loves this man that much, that they would do that, they would make those sacrifices, whatever sacrifice that he and she had to make for that, to make that happen, they made it happen. I drove 8.5 hours, like at that time when it was like, it wasn't a big deal. It definitely wasn't a big deal, but it's like, it seemed like a long time, or a long, now it's like, man, that's just putting it in perspective of what they went through. And for 2.5 years, 2.5 years of being a 12-hour time difference apart just makes, it blows my mind. But definitely hats off and to y'all too. I mean, that's awesome. The fact that y'all, whatever respect I already had for both y'all, that respect is now just like, definitely just is like way up here, because that's big, that's humongous. Because the other thing I want to say is that's kind of things that we've talked about, moving in and things like that. So and yeah, right, and that worked for them. So that's some of the things, some of the discussions that we're having, and what, how that's going to work in the future, and what we're having to do, and all these different little things and little intricacies of what we have to modify in order for us to eventually be together 24/7. So but yeah, that's really what I wanted to say. That's humongous. That's all I got to say. I'm not speak, but I've spoken.
That's what's up. Tad, please fix this echo. We cannot with this echo. I wanted all of us to be able to talk at the same time. But we made it through another episode 13 of Calypso's Lasting Love, every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look at these beautiful people. Y'all screenshot us. Anyways, everybody, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Anytime, y'all welcome. Y'all know y'all welcome. Everybody down below. When you guys want to be on the show, just hit us up. Okay. Thank you guys again for being here. This was an episode 1 in the books. We're going to talk about long distance relationships again. We're going to keep bringing it up because I'm pretty sure it's going to be some bumpiness that happens in the road, and we're going to tell you guys how fast we get out that bumpiness, because life's too short. So you gotta make amends, right? You gotta make amends. Again, thank you, Speak Now. I appreciate you, Speak Now. Thank you, DJ Star. We're gonna let it echo for a minute because I appreciate you guys. Y'all keep it going, okay? Y'all come back and give us an update as well. I appreciate that. Thank you, Queen Cena. Look at my kid up there. You ready to go?
I think we need our one-on-one time.
You ready?
I'm ready. Always.
All right, everybody. My babe. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for coming through. This was 1 again in the books. We're going to see y'all next Sunday, episode 14, Calypso's Lasting Love. I appreciate you guys coming through. Y'all will see us soon. Thank you. Night.